Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant Sunday morning to you as you're waking up on the 18th of October. 2 full weeks left to go. And does it seem like everything's gone real fast? We seem to have sailed through this month. And as I look back, wow, it's a little amazing to me. Now, with that being said, we have weather and sports and so much to get to. Big game today with the Steelers, if you're so inclined to be watching that. Let's check out weather. And right now, 45 degrees. And there's a little bit of an overcast sky as I got my first cup of coffee this morning and chatted with friends, and that's always a great feel. I have to tell you, Dad, my leg's a little bit better this morning as I'm sitting here not grimacing in pain as I was yesterday. Hopefully you're enjoying your coffee. Maybe you're just watching from bed. Put us on your TV. Thanks to wherever you're inviting us into your kitchen or what have you, family room, bedroom, wherever. Hopefully all is well. Make sure you enjoy your coffee. And we'll talk a little bit about the weather. And here's a look at radar. Now that doesn't look too good outside of Cleveland. Because it is heading towards us. And I'm not much of a rain kind of guy. But wow, you can really see that lit up. And we're going to bring some Pittsburgh radar in. And give you a little closer look to home. You could just see it on the outstretched areas of Pittsburgh radar. So it's just making its way into Cleveland. And there is big time rain coming tonight, into tomorrow. Not making me real thrilled. Okay. So we'll get to that as Newswatch rolls on. And let's talk about the COVID cases as I tell my son, could you bring me the papers that are on the printer there, Ange? No, that side. Thank you. As we get to this 1,857 COVID cases, as that brought out yesterday from the state. Now, we all know yesterday Tom Wolf decided he was going to veto action letting restaurants go back to full capacity. What a shame. The economy just can't take any more of the Wolf administration's further closing it down. And I'm seeing so many businesses, and I don't want to mention them by name, struggle. Is this really how we want to do this? You've got Kamala Harris. I think she said she's not going to take the vaccine, even if she could. That's partisan. That's not working as a team. Aren't we all supposed to be in this together? And yeah, there are those that are most vulnerable. I'm most vulnerable. I have immune deficiency disorder. But I do not want to see COVID-19 destroy the country, city, state, county that I love. It's up to individuals to act responsibly. You can't legislate morality. Responsibility begins with each individual. The Wolf administration, now it's background check time. Reminds December 31st, the deadline for all FBI background checks, encourages Pennsylvanians to start the process. That's needed for a lot of individuals that work with youngsters. And they're going to get a backlog of them all at one time. Because the folks are not planning ahead. Pennsylvania's unemployment rate drops to 8.1% in September. Now, stop and think about that a second. Everything's opening all around us. Imagine what would happen if we put the economy to full throttle. The 8.1% in September, the national rate fell 0.5% from its August level of 7.9. The Commonwealth's unemployment rate increased by 3.5% points from September 2019. You have to open up the economy, Governor Wolf, because it's just not going to work. Let's go to sports. You know, first of all, let's talk a little bit about yesterday's college football. And, wow. Number 4, Notre Dame, 12-7 over Louisville. You know, Louisville came in with the attitude they got nothing to lose. They're 1-3. When you're everybody's Super Bowl, you know, just remember that as the Irish pulled out a win and we'll move on. Now, Pitt, 31-19 loss, and the Panthers, I'm not sure, they're not getting that uplifting like you say, oh, geez, Pitt won. They had a rough one against North Carolina State. Showdown in 3 weeks with Clemson for the Irish, and Clemson buried Georgia Tech. I wondered if Georgia Tech had even shown up. 73-7. South Carolina beat Auburn 30-22. That was an upset. How about Kentucky? They taught Tennessee a lesson 34-7. That was an upset. Texas A&M beat Mississippi State. Florida State beat number 5 North Carolina. That was an upset. So the upset deal was flying yesterday. And Alabama 41, Georgia 24. It's hard to say what happens in games like that, but Alabama really solid. Virginia Tech beats BC. Now, there's some games on tap today. We're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner and check them out. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. It's been a while since the game between the Steelers and the Cleveland Browns has meant anything. Well, today is the day where it means something, as the Browns having which would in Cleveland be called a great season with a 4-1 start, and your Pittsburgh Steelers undefeated at 4-0. And Chase Claypool doing a heck of a job, the former Notre Dame guy. Steelers at home against the Cleveland Browns. 1 o'clock, let's go Steelers. Well, That basically tells you everything you need to know. Other matchups that might be notable for you. The Colts are at home against the Bengals. The New York Giants, they're at home against Washington. Philadelphia, they're at home against Baltimore. And that really rounds out your 1 o'clock games. As you also have some, other games that aren't as important. Now, 4 o'clock. This is a classic matchup in my house, as my wife, a Miami Dolphins fan, and I am Jets. So it's the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. And the other 4 o'clock game, the Battle of the Bays, as Tampa Bay takes on Green Bay. Your 8 o'clock game, San Francisco, they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. As we move to Monday night, interesting doubleheader then, and I'll leave it to you for Monday night. Now let's go over to Major League Baseball. If necessary, you've got the Braves taking on the Dodgers in a Game 7. And it's going to be something to see if the Dodgers can force that Game 7. Now, this was the Cedar Sports Corner. Let's take this time out. We'll be right back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmiccoandsons.com, their website. And you can email them at jimmiccoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
And we're back. And a pleasing morning. 45 degrees outside if you're going out. Maybe take a jacket, a little nippy, not the worst I've seen. You know, in recent days there's been many stories broken. And I'm not going to sound real political here. Or at least not try. Not rant and rave. People ask, how do I choose a candidate? Well, this came in and we're going to take a moment and you answer these questions. Okay. How do the candidates stand on the First Amendment? And how do the people that are backing them stand? Is your freedom of speech important to you? How do the candidates stand on the Second Amendment? Is it important for you to have the right to bear arms if you choose? Do you want judges who legislate from the bench, or would you like a judge that goes by the letter of the law? Before the pandemic and now, how's your retirement been going? Has your 401k grown or shrunk? If you have a loved one in the Army, would you like them to be able to come home? Do you want the big cities, New York, Los Angeles, to control what's going on in politics and the federal government? Or do you support the Electoral College? Should police be respected and ensure law and order? Or should you have no police department? No police department, no guns. That equals some real bad stuff. The Constitution of the United States. Who will better uphold the Constitution of the United States? Do you want jobs to remain in America or be outsourced to other places? Do you want secure borders, or do you want human trafficking and everybody coming across, drugs coming across? Whole 9 yards there. Are you voting for the military and veterans who fought to give us these freedoms? Today there'll be a march from St. Vitus to St. Mary's for unborn babies. Is it right to kill an individual who has a beating heart and brain waves? How about peace in the Middle East? Lately, nobody's losing their head as that terrorism seems to have calmed down. Freedom of religion. Is that important? Respecting the American flag. The right to speak your opinion. What are you voting for? Ask that to yourself when you go to your ballot place. Maybe you're filling it out now, maybe whatever. These are very important things to think about. You want somebody making a deal so that they have access to that person's father? That happens, you know. And it happened in the last administration, not this one. There's one more debate coming up, and you should be aware of it and watch. Let's head off to weather. And 45 degrees, 61% humidity, wind speeds variable 5 miles an hour, barometric pressure 30.27, dew point 32, and visibility 10 miles. Wind chill 42. And rain making its way from our northwest. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. Find out what's going on. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a holding guard to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bob's will be your favorite place. Just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's cloudy low of 41, how's the rest of your weekend looking? Well, yesterday, not too shabby, and radar shows you the local ground clutter around, fog and what have you, but nothing terrible. And this is kind of why, as you look at the map, all clearing. Well, that's going to change, as clouds will be rolling in. And not too bad to start on Sunday, but things will definitely change. Here you go with your forecast. Last night, partly cloudy and 41. Your Sunday, mostly cloudy, a high of 63. Now, Sunday night, clouds build in, low 46, chance of precip 50%. Your Monday, showers likely, cloudy, 59, 60% chance of rain. Monday night, showers likely, cloudy, 49, 70% chance of rain. And your Tuesday, showers, mostly cloudy, 63, 60% chance of rain. So you're getting rained on the whole first part of the week. Mostly cloudy Tuesday night in the low of 51. Here comes Wednesday. Partly sunny to start, then a chance of showers. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 50. We'll get up to 70 during the day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 72. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 54. Your Friday, partly sunny, 72. Chance of showers after 2, 40%. That bebops around. I think you get more sunshine in the morning, but you can bet you're making it to 69. 72 to the people a little south of our viewing area. So shouldn't be so bad, but we'll keep an eye on Friday to let you know if anybody venturing out to one of the high school football games, what that will be like. Now, not that bad of a week, not that great of a week, typical fall. This was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break and we'll return right after this. Boo! Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, except the first Saturday in October, it's a haunted car wash consisting of a $12 ultimate wash, candy, a haunted show. Shows consist of many aeronomic decorations, haunters, and a 5-minute movie right before you go into the car wash. So the cost, $20. Don't get out of your car for a spooky good time.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
And we're back, just like that. That's going to do it for this edition of Sunday Morning News Watch. Remember, we have Catholic Mass from last night, and we also have coming up First Presbyterian Church. They'll be on your weather, your sports. We got it all right here on NCTV45. So make sure you tune in and watch. Matter of fact, tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. So make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you again real soon.